My name is Sue Salthouse and I am 63. I do see barriers for me being broken down when a government or an organisation is willing to listen to what my access needs are and to take steps to address that by making an environment more accessible. In my life as a wheelchair user, I have noticed that people do go out of their way to offer you help, and so I can't think of specific things in my life which have broken down barriers, but I do know that people are very responsive to you pointing out or showing them how to include people with disabilities. I think it's extremely important because we have been neglected for too long. We were like a third world nation sitting inside the Australian affluence, and it's time that we addressed that, and that means changing attitudes. I think that men and women have very different experiences of disability, and that this hasn't yet been focused on within the disability sector in this country or even internationally. But the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities did recognise the multiple discriminations that women with disabilities experience. Women with disabilities have the same carer roles and same difficulties getting into the workforce as their non-disabled friends, but there are extra challenges when you have to manage your equipment needs and your access needs and your transport needs, as well as getting your children into childcare and getting the shopping and the meals done. So I think on that very practical level, women experience disabilities very differently. I think the one thing I would do would be to say to people, give us a job. Because employment empowerment is really important for everybody with disabilities. I hope for the next 20 years that we will keep on the pathway that we've started for disability reform in this country, and that I hope those reforms will give individuals more choice in how they live their lives, and will give those individuals better economic status, and through that more participation in the community. It's not deliberate negativity, but we have to admit that adjustments need to be made, and that supporting a person with disabilities in the workplace takes effort on everyone's part, because we have different participation requirements. But I think that once you get a willingness to do that, that it can happen.